Today we're looking at PR 17294, a feature that brings skill import to Ollama's Agent UI. This change lets users pull skills from other agent frameworks like Codex, Claude, and Pi directly into their Ollama environment. This PR is pursuing two main goals. First, we're enabling skill import from conventional agent tool directories, places where Codex, Claude, and Pi keep their custom tools. Second, we're wiring that import capability into the TUI chat interface so it's accessible through a /command. Along the way, the PR ensures imports are idempotent, meaning you can run them repeatedly without creating duplicates. It also enforces path safety by rejecting symlinks and reports failures gracefully without blocking other skills. The existing chat options API remains unchanged. The motivation here is interoperability. Before this change, skills were stuck in their respective agent frameworks. If you had a useful custom tool in Codex, you'd need to manually copy it into Ollama's directory structure. This PR eliminates that friction by making skills portable across agent ecosystems with a single /command. Let's see where the changes live. The heart of the import logic lands in agent/skills.go. That's where import skills, validation, and the file copy pipeline are implemented. The cmd/tui/chat package gets the UI integration. Input.go handles the /skills import command, and agent_tui.go wires up the reload callback. Test coverage spans both the import engine and the chat integration. Here's the public interface. Import skills takes a source name, Codex, Claude, or Pi, and returns a skill import result. That result tells you which skills were imported, which already existed, and which ones failed with a reason. The function resolves the user's home directory and Ollama skills path, then delegates to a helper that knows how to map source names to file system paths. The import pipeline is a multi-stage process. It starts by mapping the source name to a conventional directory path, for example, Codex maps to .codex/tools. Then, for each skill subdirectory, it validates that a skill.md manifest exists and is parsable. Next, it walks the entire skill tree, rejecting any symlinks or parent traversal attempts. If the skill passes validation, an idempotency check compares it to any existing destination. New skills get staged to a temporary directory, copied over with permissions intact, then atomically renamed into place. Existing identical skills are recorded as already present, and failures are captured without stopping other imports. Here's where path safety is enforced. The walk import tree function uses filepath.walkter to traverse the skill directory. For every entry, it computes the relative path from the root and rejects it if it contains ... That's the parent traversal check. It also explicitly rejects any symlinks by testing the mode type. Both of these checks prevent a malicious skill from escaping the import boundary or pointing to files outside the source tree. This is how the idempotency check works. The same import tree function walks both the source and destination directories. For each file in the source, it computes the corresponding destination path and calls same import file, which streams the contents in 32 kilobyte chunks to detect any differences. If any file differs, the function returns early. It also counts entries in both trees and confirms the counts match that catches additions or deletions. If everything matches, the skill is marked as already existing and the copy is skipped. Here's the TUI integration. The handle skills command function previously only listed skills. Now it dispatches based on arguments. If the user types /skills import, it routes to the new handle skills import handler. No argument still triggers the original listing behavior. Invalid usage shows the updated help text with the import syntax. The handle skills import function orchestrates the import. It validates that the user provided exactly one source argument, then calls import skills. If the import succeeds and new skills were added, it triggers the reload callback to refresh the skill catalog, rebuilds the registry, and updates the system prompt. That ensures new skills are immediately available in the chat session. Finally, it displays a summary of what was imported, what already existed, and any failures. After this PR lands, users can type /skills import codex, or Claude, or Pi to pull skills from those tool frameworks directly into their Ollama environment. The import is idempotent, so running it again won't create duplicates. The UI refreshes the skill catalog, registry, and system prompt immediately, making new skills available without restarting the agent. Failed imports are reported, but don't block other skills from coming in. A few notes the analyst surfaced. First, the walk import tree function explicitly checks for symlinks, even though filepath.walkdir already skips them by default. It's redundant on some file systems, but it's a defensive choice that's appropriate for import validation where safety is critical. Second, the ID impotency check walks both source and destination trees separately. For very large skill packages, that double walk could be slow, but the function returns early on the first difference, so typical cases stay fast. Finally, the /completions function now uses trim left func instead of trim space. That's stricter, but it's more correct for shell completion behavior. That's PR 17294. It's a focused interoperability feature that makes skills portable across agent ecosystems. The import logic enforces path safety at multiple levels, supports idempotent imports, and integrates cleanly into the TUI with a command. The analyst noted a few implementation details, defensive symlink checks, and double walk performance. But overall, this is a well-scoped addition with comprehensive test coverage.